So, I've been thinking, you know, we've done this a couple of times, and I feel like, it's kind of like a ritual, kind of like normal now, but I still feel like I kind of have to ask you, and that is, can I color on your face with my 64 pack of crayons, by the way? I know you're jealous. But anyways, so yeah, I was just thinking, we're both kind of bored, and, it's summer, we're unemployed, we got nothing to do. I was just thinking, why not color on your face, I think that would be so fun. And I just feel like it, obviously, if you say no, it's okay. Would you let me color on your face? Yeah. Okay. Awesome freaking sauce. Well, I have my 64 pack of crayons with me, as per usual. And yeah, I'm just gonna color on your face. Now, judging by, what you see in front of you, what would you assume that is gonna be the theme of today's crayon face makeup? Just take a wild guess. Take a wild freaking guess. Duh. We're gonna do Invader Sin, but more specifically, your makeup on your or face paint. I don't know what this is considered. Crayon paint, crayon face paint. We're gonna do that on your face. So I'm gonna make you grr. I don't know if you've seen that video of the little girl getting her makeup done, and it says, "Told my little sister I would do her makeup," or something like that. But then she does like the minion face, like she like draws yellow all over her face, and then does the like little the goggles on her eyes, and she gets mad because she thought she was gonna do her makeup, but she just made her a minion. You don't know what the hell I'm talking about? Okay, well, I'm not gonna re-explain what it was, but what I just said is what it was, okay? And so I'm kind of gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna derp you out. Pause. I don't know, but I'm gonna basically do like the little circles around your eyes, like this, and obviously your eye is gonna be this. And we're gonna put a little, a tongue out, and like a little nose, and then we're gonna do green all over your face. Okay. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, we're gonna do obviously the dog version of Sim, not the robot. We're gonna put you're gonna be his costume, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, got my crayons here with me. Now if the audio is a little weird, it's because I broke my Blue Yeti, so work with me for now, okay? So the colors I'm going to use is obviously some bright green. Off the bat, I see this one. I think this one's actually might almost be perfect. Put that down. What about this one? Okay, getting closer. Actually, those are the only two bright greens there are. Maybe this one actually. This one's a little darker. Yeah, it's a little darker. Okay, well, we have those two greens. We'll decide after that. Okay, obviously we need white for the eyeball. So let me get the white. Here we go. What else? Yes. The tongue. We need some pink. I keep got some. Actually, this one's a little too dark still. Can you see? I feel like, well, I can see them, but because of the lighting of the light, they look different to me, and they look different on camera too. Maybe this one over here, because like, I don't know if you've seen that video. Okay, this is a contender. I don't know if you watch Red and Link, like Good Mythical Morning. But they did a video where they tried to, I don't know, this was a while ago, I think, where they tried to like guess the color of the object, or guess the right color of the object or something like that, when it was under a different color light. So if it was, they would do like red lighting, and they would have different color balls, and they had to guess which one was the blue ball. And they blue balls, and they had like different, you know, color balls. Pause on this movement that I just did with my hands. They had to like guess which one was blue, and they all looked like black or really light color, or whatever. And so basically, that's what's going on here, and I can't really tell which colors. I guess this would be the best one. I mean, we don't really need much for the tongue. I guess we could use. No, it's still too red. How about this one? No. Okay, we'll work with those. And then also we need black for the, you know, this part. I am going to make it messy like it is here. You see how messy it is? I'm going to make it messy, because that would add to the effect. Okay. We're done. Well, I guess we're not done choosing, but okay. Now we choose. Okay. Obviously, black and white. For these two, this one is too dark. I think we're gonna go with this one. Okay. So let's put this one back. Actually, now these two. This one's a little too light. This one's almost perfect. This is the closest we're gonna get, so I'm gonna go with that one. So let's put this one back. Okay, let's freaking start now. Okay, so let's go ahead and freaking start. I'm gonna start off with, I think I'm just gonna start off with the whole freaking face green, and then we'll do the eyes over the green, and then we'll do the little tongue, and then we'll add the black and stuff, or whatever. We'll figure it out. But first, let me take a selfie. Okay, so just stand very still. You can close your eyes. If you don't want to, you don't have to. I'll tell you when I'm near your eyes. Actually, I'm not even gonna get near your eyes, because I'm gonna avoid this part. Okay, so just stand very still, and I'm just gonna go ahead and hold on. Let's try that again. I'm a little rusty. Okay, there we go. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start. So I guess while we do this, tell me about your day. Also, I'm gonna start off with the bottom part first. So actually, you might not be able to talk while I do this, but telepathically tell me how your day was. Okay, I can be, you know, we're like that. We can hear each other's minds, so don't worry. Tell me about your day. That's cool. Alright. I sound like a surfer. It's alright. Yeah. I mean, it is summer, so I don't blame you. That sounds fun as freak. Yeah. That's cool. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Me? I wouldn't personally do that, but that's just because I'm scared of literally almost everything. So, but I mean, that sounds freaking awesome. So, yeah, YOLO, literally YOLO. That's cool. That's cool. I'm glad you had a freaking awesome day and an awesome weekend. Something just like got in my eye. It hurts. But I'm glad you had an awesome flipping weekend. And day as well. That sounds really fun. That sounds really fun, to be honest. Okay, I'm gonna do this part up to like here, and I'm gonna go around and do your forehead. Obviously, I'm just gonna do a little bit of your forehead because, say it with me, your forehead is huge. Okay, so we're just gonna do a little bit of your forehead, enough so that your bangs. Obviously your bangs cover all the rest, but just enough so that your bangs, like, I don't have to do all the way under your bangs. Does that make sense? It makes sense. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this and then around, and then basically I'm gonna do the rest. Is what I'm trying to say. Okay. So, anyways, what were we talking about? Oh yeah. I'm glad you had lots of fun. That sounds really nice. My day was pretty good too. I didn't really do much. I got tired because I just got back from a trip as well, and so I was just really tired. And I woke up early because in the trip I was waking up early for me. Early is 8. I woke up at 8, right? Because on the trip I would wake up at 8, but there's no but that's what happened. So I woke up at 8. I'm guessing it's because I'm used to waking up at 8, and so or my body got used to waking up at 8 a.m. And so I woke up, and I'm not gonna lie, I was on my phone, or I looked at my phone, and I'm like, this is not me. What's going on? What's going on? Dun, 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 dun. And so yeah. So I woke up, and then I went back to sleep for a little bit because I was like, yeah, no, that's not who I am. But then I woke up a little bit after, and yeah. And I started my day. I felt so tired. I don't know if it's because I was driving for like, I don't remember how much on the way back. So it was really tiring. And since I want to sleep late, and I woke up kind of early, quote unquote, I was just like drained, and I didn't feel like doing anything. And to be honest, all I did today was I edited a little bit. Actually, I edited a pretty good amount. And then I had no more energy for that, and I just played video games. I played Roblox, and my cousin asked me if I wanted to play Pal Worlds with him, which is like a Pokemon knockoff, which is really fun, to be honest. I'm having a lot of fun playing it. And so I was just playing Roblox. We're doing Roblox Anime Vanguard's AFK Chamber while I was playing Pal Worlds with him. And so that's what we did, to be honest. And Pal Worlds is looking kind of fun. I haven't played the new season of Valorant that came out while I was gone. Thinking of doing that on the Wednesday stream. Just playing and seeing the new map and stuff, the new battle pass and all that. But we'll see. Okay, I'm doing around your eyes right now. Okay, now all we need is to do your forehead, or I guess that would be like 0.01% of your forehead. So just stand still. This will be fast since it's not really a lot that I'm gonna do. There's a lot to cover, but I'm not gonna cover it all, so don't worry. Alright, okay. So that's it for the green. Let's put that down. I think I'm actually going to do the tongue first because I feel like it's just the easiest part, okay? So what I'm going to do is, I think, like, there's two things we could do. One of them is like paint your lips black and then do the little square tongue with black and then do the pink. Or we can just do the tongue by itself. I think either way it looks a little weird, and I don't really know how to do like an in between, like not, go full on black lipstick, because I feel like that would look weird. I think we're just gonna do the tongue by itself. So I'm just gonna do the tongue by itself. And to do that, I'm just going to draw the square like this. Or I guess just the bottom part, not this top part, this top line. But I'm going to do this, the middle line right there. So I'm going to do that, okay? So just stand very still. I want you to go like this. Just like your normal mouth, like when you're not talking, which is not often. But just go like this. Yeah, I know it feels weird, huh? Anyways, I'm saying that also because I talk a lot too. But anyways, so just stand very still. I'm just gonna. Okay, and now to fill it in with the pink. Okay, oops, wrong way. is the eyeballs, okay? Now, I think I'm going to start with the white first and just do the whole white that I need for both of the circles. That way, in case I messed up, if I did the black, like if I did the black first and I messed up, or if I did the black and then I messed up with the white, it would go over the black, and then I'd have to do the black all over again. So we're going to start off with the white just to get the area. So yeah, okay, so give me 1 second. Okay, so I'm just gonna, do this. I do want you to close your eyes for this part, okay? So, yeah, close your eyes. You ready? Okay. Okay, now the other eye. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the final part. Okay, I am gonna do like a fine circle around, and then I'm gonna go in messy around it. And I'm not talking about the soccer player. Sorry, it took me a couple of seconds to load that joke in. I was like trying to figure out, my brain was still in it. So just stand still, okay? You can keep your eyes open for this part. Well, actually, no, just in case, I accidentally, poke your eye. But anyways, so. Okay, now the other. Okay, and now I'm gonna go in a little bit more messy, okay? Okay, now the other eye. Okay, and I said that would be the last part, but I forgot the nose. And this nose, as you can tell, is just like a little tiny triangle. So we're just gonna do this little tiny part. So you can open your eyes now. Let me just do this part real quick. All right, there we go. Now we're freaking done. Okay. Look over here. Okay, look over here. Okay, you look a little derpy, but that's the whole point, to be honest. It's the whole vibe of Gur, so you don't gotta worry. You're meant to look derpy and goofy and silly. Because, you know, we love that. We love that from people. We love when people get silly, goofy, and derpy. I think you look freaking silly in a good way, you know. And I think you should check yourself out. And I think, you know, this look would make for some good, maybe not a post, but some good, like a good story, like an Instagram story or something, you know, or a funny little TikTok, because I think you look really derpy. And I think that's pretty awesome. So, I think you should go check yourself out. Let me know if you want me to film some TikToks for you. I'm not the greatest cameraman, so don't expect much. But I'll try my best. But yeah, you should go check yourself out. I think you look really